Can you tell my contractor's back? Boy, every time he opens up these boxes, you can just smell, it almost smells like paint. But then that's what he's going to do today. So he hasn't put the paint down. Oh, I know what that is. He had to put more mud down or whatever, the leveling stuff. I forget what it is. It's called some kind of leveling. Anyways, yeah, because he couldn't get all of that up. The way that it's laid down there, it was pulling up all of the subfloor. So he didn't want to damage the subfloor too much to have to replace that. He said that it'll be okay to put that, level all this out and then put the vinyl flooring over top of it. You're not even going to know. So, but he was going to paint today, and he started to, do all of his sanding and patching and stuff. But he forgot about this big crack in the ceiling here that he's got to patch. So he's had to go run and grab all of the putty and stuff that he needs, patch kit for that. And that'll give him time for this to dry. But, then it's going to be an extra day because he forgot, that big hole's got to dry now. In the meantime, I bought this shelf like 4 years ago to put in my room, and then I moved to a new room upstairs, and I wasn't sure if I was going to use it or not. But it's been downstairs, and my chinchilla chewed up the instructions, and that's a thing. So this is glass, and I'm kind of mad because it's been sitting for 4 years. If you know, you know. Tell him, Maria. I get things, I don't unbox them, and things change and whatnot. But this is glass. I thought they were clear, so I was looking for, to take this black stuff off. No, it's colored glass. So it's got like a black backing on it. There's two different designs, and the other design is chrome, and the chrome has clear glass. So these would be chrome, and then it's got clear glass. So the black one has black glass. I did not know that. I thought it was clear glass. But it'll work for what I need. So I put that together for my room, and I'm currently trying to put this together for my room too. It only came in chrome and bronze. I wished it would have came in black, but whatever. But it's a coat rack, one of those garment tree racks they call it. So I'm gonna put that together. So I'm gonna redesign my room at my office too, and I think I'm going to try to do that today before the end of the day, because I'm just not going to have time before or after work to do it. And Monday's my day off, and the office is open, so I'll head over there with all this stuff when I put it together. I also have, weird, there's not a full picture on there. There's like a piece of a picture, but it's a bench with storage. Yeah, I'm going to replace. I have an ottoman in my room, and I was kind of worried about it when I got it because it's white, or it's like an off-white, and it's getting very dirty. But I had coverings to put over top of it. So it's just getting dirty on the one side where the coverings don't cover it. I'll show it to you when I go over there and redo my room. I'll take you over there. Well, the tree rack is made. And I got this one because of the durability and sturdiness, because I was worried about it flipping over on people, and people were saying it's really sturdy. So, and the feet are adjustable, so it's not going to be wobbly like that once I get it adjusted in my room at my office. Okay, I am at my office, and this is my massage room, and we started to bring the stuff up, but this is what it looks like. Don't mind the mess that we just brought up. Plus, they had the cleaning lady comes in, so I had everything up off the floor, and my last person didn't show up, so my table was already made. Heather's gonna put the shelves and these little drawers in for me, and that's gonna replace this, so I'll have a little bit more room here. And it's actually a little bit taller than this, so I think some people will have an easier time getting up and down from the sitting position there. But see what I mean? This is white, and this is what I use to cover it. Oh. But because people put their stuff on this table over here, you know, they kind of scooch over, or they put their hands there to push themselves up, and it's getting dirty on the edges. So that's gonna go home, and I don't know, I might put it in the guest room. I don't know. I'm debating. But these lights over here are gonna go up on this wall here. I have a branch up here that has lights in it, and then I just bought some more lights to go across that wall there. And I have some snowflakes I might put over here just for the winter time, but I have a decoration that I'm going to put here, and I'll show you all that when we do that. So lots of stuff. I gotta go get the rest of the stuff out of the car. So I have a bunch of seashell ornaments because my room is kind of sea themed. I actually have a lighthouse coming, and it's going to project. I'm going to put it over here. This is going to move, and it's going to project the moon onto the wall right there. So that'll be neat. So I am off to the store because those little command hooks that I got, the walls at work are like a textured semi-gloss, and they're not sticking. They're not sticking at all. That's not good. So I'm just gonna get some little like picture hooks, maybe little tiny ones. So, okay, we're off. So thank goodness Century Hardware is open until 7 p.m. It's almost 6 p.m., guys, and I'm trying to get this done so I can get home. I still got stuff to do. But this is a different kind of store. On the one side, there's Woolly Rhino. That's outfitters, so it's kind of like prospectors. And then in the middle, there's camping and that, and that's Frontier Outfitters. And then downstairs is the hardware store. Century Hardware. Well, I've been putting together furniture all day, so my hands are kind of sore. So Heather's putting these hooks up there for me.
It's having trouble getting in right off the bat.
Yeah, they take a little bit of doing to get them started. But we still got kind of a mess. I gotta clean all this up. And then because we don't have a washer and dryer right now, see, I got those lights up. I got that lights up. I'll show you what they look like with the lights out. We brought over Heather's scrubs for her work to wash them here. So, okay, here you come into my massage room. I am not real fond of that coat tree being right there. It kind of covers up some of the aesthetic. I don't know. I want to put a coat rack on the back of the door. I got these hooks there, and we tried just to take the one off, and it's there forever. It's not, it's the command hook that's not commanding. But I put the net up here with some little details. And we got the new little seating area. I mean, and people are going to come in and they're going to put their coat here, so they're going to see all of this anyway. Okay, so there's the room, and I got some little shellfish up there. Lights up here. And I'll turn this on. I don't know if I'm going to do something different with the outlets here. So I've got an air cleaner down here, and it gets a little fussy if it's got other things plugged in it. But there we go. Ambiance. And then, like I said, I'm going to have a little lighthouse at the end of this table that's going to have the moon shining on the wall right there. There you go. Heather and I are done. And there we go. We figured out a solution. It's pretty good.
Is up.
So I came home today to a washer and dryer not in my my dining room. He left some samples, and he left his, I don't know, but the washer and dryer are back in here, but the door is not on. The door is right there. And he had to take the toilet off. The toilet's back on. Everything is painted. I just walked in the door, so the dogs are like wondering where I'm at. He said he may have to put another coat on, so I'm thinking that's what he's gonna do. He had some areas, he may put another coat. Like up there, he had some patching to do. He needs to put another coat on. But he's gonna finish tomorrow. And my bathroom is all back together. So I love the flooring. I love the flooring. So nice. I had rugs in here to cover up, where a dog had scratched through, who knows how many years ago. before we moved in here. But yeah, don't touch nothing because it's still all wet.
Yeah.
But there's no door, so we can't use it anyway. I mean, you can, but
You just got to put the curtain back up whenever Life decides to use it.
yeah. Okay. So, well, I could actually put the curtain here for now.
Right, I forgot about that.
But yeah, so he's got to do one more coat of paint. See all that up there?
Yeah.
So, say hi, Heather.
I just released the hounds.
Yeah, she let the dogs loose. I'm going to eat something, and we're going to go over to Hot Topic because she wanted some earrings for the Jurassic Park thing. Oh, I didn't tell you about that. We are going to this Jurassic Park thing.
Yes.
I was hoping to get tickets. So, if you've watched the previous videos, the dinosaur, Kip's in here investigating. The dinosaur that was on top of the news miner was advertisement for the symphony orchestra. They're going to play Jurassic Park, and then our symphony orchestra is going to do the music with the movie. So it sounds like fun. I knew that we had to go Saturday because Sunday hours are too early for Heather. She's got to be off, she won't be off of work in time. And so we got tickets for Saturday night. And when I was trying to decide on a date, there was hardly any tickets sold. But when I went back a week later to get them, there was hardly any left. I was like, oh gosh. So it sounds like fun. But yeah, we're going to do that.
I'm looking forward to inflatable dinosaurs.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I got to go do stuff. And yeah, my Halloween decorations are in there somewhere. Every time we get an area cleaned up, another area gets messy again. It's just a constant movement of things. But this was on top of my cabinets. And I think I cleaned around it when I cleaned up on top of the cabinets in the bathroom before. I don't remember where it came from. I think maybe inside one of the closets, I want to say. I don't know. I don't remember. But this one's noisy. Gosh, things. We keep finding weird stuff. So that yearbook, the last yearbook that the girls had, my top drawer of my dresser was a junk drawer. And, when I moved in here, I cleaned everything out and I used it for a sock drawer. And, so that yearbook was behind this drawer when I pulled all the drawers out to move the dresser. So that's where I found that. And did you all guess? Oh, hold on. Did you all guess who Heather and Mary were in those pictures? So I'll put them up here. So you'll see if you figured it out. Okay. I got a lot to clean up again. I just swept the floor because it had little pieces of chipped off, I don't know what. Yeah, and he's going to caulk around the tubs and stuff for me in there. So that'll be nice. That's the little details. Well, I got a little behind on my laundry. So I got it all caught up now. Thank goodness. Well, I think I showed the bathroom, but the last time I showed you this room, it was full of tools, and now it's full of boxes. So there's the oh my gosh. What they see. But anyways, there's the Murphy bed. He's got the frame and the bottom together. But there's still a lot more to put together, and then it turns into a couch on this side. Oh, sorry about the barking. my goodness. Look at this, today's progress. It looks like he's got the whole thing together. It looks like it's completely together, but I'm not going to touch it because he was having issues with it earlier. There's a couple of like shocks. There's springs in there, and it was pulling this inside, and it was taking both of us, all of our strength to push it down. And we had to hold the back, and the back's not hooked up to the wall yet. So he's going to come back in the morning and hook it up to the wall. And these cushions are kind of like memory foam. So they were packed in a bag. So it'll take like 3 days for them to poof up. So they won't be that flat. They're going to poof up. And then I've got a mattress that, 72 hours you got to wait because it's got to poof up. It's right here. It's this big box in there. So there you go. And I put the light back in here that was in here. Hey, get down. That is not for you. That's going to be a problem. So I have that little end table that should be able to go back here, because he said if the studs aren't where he can attach this to the wall, that he can make a backing to attach this to other pieces of wood that will attach it to the wall. Get out of here. I told you to go talk to Heather. But yeah, so there's other furniture that goes back in here, and this was a very small room. So with this down, there's not going to be a whole lot of room. See, and that's why I thought it would be better for this to be a guest room, and then I would just move upstairs to the other room, because the other room is bigger. And, honestly, it probably should be a full-size bed in here. But, if you're having guests, they're not going to be here very long. So, and then, Kip, out. So then, this will be a massage room / guest room. So people can come in and sit. And then I'll have the massage table here. And hopefully I can fit the bench back in here and still get around the massage table. Because there was a really nice bench that went under this table. And then I'm going to bring the hutch down here, and it's going to sit over there in the corner. Okay. Plans. More plans. Oh my gosh. A friend of mine just sent me a meme, and it was, a person out in nature, and it said, oh, the sky, when you're out in nature, and it's just sky, nothing, spectacular. And then it said, the sky when you're in the Walmart parking lot. And it's gorgeous. I'm in the Ulta parking lot. Thank goodness there's a big field here, so there's no obstructions. But, isn't that gorgeous? I mean, this is real time. Wow. We're at Lowe's, and that beautiful sky is still out there. Well, we're at Costco. I wasn't going to video anything because, we've been coming to Costco probably 3 or 4 times a week and just grabbing what we need and leaving, instead of doing like a whole week-long grocery haul, just because I haven't been thinking, and, we've been running out of stuff. We have slow cookers.
I know, but there's like 2 of them in the living room.
I know. We have
so
a baby
cute.
one.
It's so cute.
We actually have a baby one too.
Okay.
But yeah, what I need is these slow cookers instead of having like different hours and warm and hot. I actually would love to have one that does temperatures because I need one that has a temperature control on it. But then it'd be more like a hot pot or an oven or something. What is she looking? She's texting somebody.
I'm looking at them.
That's what I said. She's texting somebody. She's she's looking at Amazon. We came over here to see if they had speakers for the computer, and they don't, because the speakers that were on the computer downstairs. Here, let me flip this around. The speakers that were on the computer downstairs were actually kind of broken. They're breaking. They're old. You know, they've got the woofer and everything, and so they buzz. And Heather said that like every half hour it clicks too. So it's in her room. Her computer is in her room, and she put those speakers on her computer up there, and she can hear it click, and it's keeping her, mind occupied. So it's driving her crazy. All right. So we went over to Lowe's to get some the 6-way plugs, the cords, because I don't know where mine all disappeared to, and a lot of them were getting older, so they were really old and they're just breaking. So there's that thing. But yeah, we went over there to get the 6-way cords. We got 3 of them, so we got 2 green ones because they had them on special for Christmas, and then we got one that has an 8-foot cord because I needed something to go behind that Murphy bed, because there's a plug behind the Murphy bed that we need to use because it works with the switch, and that's what I was using for a light, is that on-off switch for the light.
And I got a mini bucket.
And oh yeah, she got a Lowe's. She got a little teeny bucket. We'll show it to you later. But yeah, and I came over here and we're hungry. We haven't eaten yet, so we're gonna see if we can find something for dinner. And then, what else did I need over here? What did we come in the store for? Not just the speakers. There was something else.
Did you?
I have it written down. Let me see. Oh,
Did you bring your list?
it's in my pockets here somewhere. Oh, I'm moving the the screen to all different places. Okay. I need to find something for somebody. It's a gift, and they might watch my channel, so so we aren't going to show that, but we'll show you around the store a little bit. Heather wanted me to show this countertop food dispenser. This is kind of like the things that you see when you go to
hotels and stuff,
the hotels, yeah, and they have the breakfast buffets and stuff. Kind of neat. Yeah. I need a mat for underneath my computer chair, but I need something kind of flat. I need something because my computer chair, if I'm sitting in it, it rolls back on me. Okay, I seen these on a Instagram reel, and these really intrigue me because we go through a lot of paper towels, and these things soak up like 10 times more than a regular paper towel would. I couldn't believe it. They got 2 different kinds, it looks like. Which one you like better? The lemons.
I like the lemon. It's got a lot more color.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to get this one. These are nice. These oven mitt sets. They're big. That's for somebody that's prone to burning their arms in the oven. What are you looking at?
Well, the thing is that I'm still looking at these.
Oh, she's looking at speakers still.
Yeah, I'm looking at speakers, but I think this thing that I don't like about it is like when they are wired, they don't tell you how long the wire is.
Look up. $14. Front door and back door. We're gonna get 2 of these. Grab them. Thank you, Heather. You can get your kitty an electronic kitty box. See, you got steps and stuff. You can still order cakes. A half sheet, just $27.99. That's not bad. Oh my gosh, the compressors are really loud back here today. It sounds like one's about ready to break or something. But a little birdie told me that there's things underneath. See, there's like fudge icing base, and there's buttercream base, and there's 12-inch pie plates, 10-inch round pans. So it's kind of like a business Costco thing. And these things are for sale. So I didn't know you could buy these things. Corn syrup, graham cracker crumbs. Let's see, there's cheesecake domes. I didn't realize you could buy that stuff separately. But what is it?
Traditionally done macarons.
Oh.
So they actually make them here.
Oh boy.
But they're big.
$10 for Mandelines, and they're big. I think we're gonna get some stuffed peppers. They look really good.
For 2 loaves.
She found some Japanese milk bread. It's $7.99 for 2 loaves, and it's thick sliced, so it's made for those. You stuff it with the fruit and the cream. So I think she's gonna try that. We need some fruit though. Should we go back and look at the fruit? So now I need 2 of these 8x10 rugs. And I want to get the nice ones. I want to get these really thick ones. Yeah, they actually don't feel that thick. These are nice. It's plushy. Those are better, plushy. Oh gosh, these are actually cheaper too. I kind of don't like those patterns. That might go in my living room. That would actually probably go in my new guest room. I don't see the green one here though. Anyways, I'll come back. They always get more rugs. So I've been asking people about these purple beds. Somebody said they really liked it. Oh, that's so weird. But they've got these little beds. Oh, that feels really strange. That feels really strange. But look, it looks like everybody and their brother's been poking those things. They're so nasty. Where's the hand sanitizer? We're back home. And there's the little bucket.
Lid and everything.
There's the little bucket. Yeah. We didn't do a haul, but you saw what we got. We got raspberries and bananas. I don't think we showed that because we were grabbing things, but I mean, look, we just put these rugs down. Look at all the snow in there already. So, yeah, I got one for this door and one for the back door. What?
I'm trying to get Bean to hold the bucket.
Oh my gosh, it's a little bucket. Well, he is done. I just need to put things back where they belong. And I have a TV and a mount. So there it is. There's the Murphy bed. And that's a tall ceiling. I have a peaked roof. So it's beams. It's not a trussed roof. So we ran a cord over here because this light switch is for that plug back there. I did have a light fixture up there, but that came out because we needed to make room for the bed. And so we'll have like a little end table over here, and I'll have that hutch right here, and then I'll have a bench right there. And then this will be a makeshift massage room. I'm going to put a rug in the middle and do massages in here. I thought I was going to say something else about this room, but if I think about it, because we still got more to do in here, putting all the furniture back. Furniture moving again.